Hey guys, today we are talking about angles. An angle is made up of two rays with a common endpoint, and that endpoint is called a vertex. Okay, so here we have ray AB and ray AC, and they form the angle. We use the angle symbol. Angle BAC. We can also call it angle CAB. But what you don't want to do is call this angle ABC because you need to go in order, starting with the B to the A and then A to the C, or from the C to the A and then the A to the B. And that's how you name an angle. So you measure angles with a protractor. This is a protractor, and you use this to measure angles. So this point right here is where you would put the vertex of your angle when you're trying to measure. So let's say we have an angle here, and we want to measure this angle. So what is the measure between these two rays here? Well, I got my vertex put right there in the crosshairs on the protractor, and I'm going to notice that my ray goes right through these numbers here. It goes through 140 and 40. Well, this angle is the smaller of the two angles that could possibly be going through there. So I'm going to say that this is 40 degrees. Well, let's say we have an angle that looks like this, and I need to know the measure of this angle. Well, it goes through the same place here as that last angle, but it's a larger angle. So I'm going to say that this is 140 degrees. So here I have a protractor, and I want to find the measure of some of the angles formed by these rays. So I have angle JKL, and I want to know what is the measure of angle JKL. So what is the measure from here to here? Looks like here I am at 140 degrees, and this angle here is at 60 degrees. So I will subtract 140 degrees minus 60 degrees, and the measure of angle JKL is 80 degrees. What if I want the measure of JKM? Well, the measure of the angle that goes from here to here looks like it is right in between 140 and 130. So the number between 130 and 140 would be 135. So because it's a larger angle, it's going to be 135. I wouldn't be looking at the 40 and the 50 in this case. What about angle MKL? What is the measure of this angle? Well, I look here and I see that it's a smaller angle, so I'm going to say that it is 60 degrees. And that's how you use a protractor to measure angles. All right, let's say we are told to draw and label an angle, and that angle should be 130 degrees. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the bottom ray, which will draw as a straight horizontal line segment, and then make sure to put an arrow on the end of it to show that it's a ray and it goes in one direction forever. We'll make a point here as our vertex. And now I need to go 130 degrees this way. All right, so here I see I have 130 degrees here. So I will make my point here, and I'll extend my line from my vertex to that point right there. Then we'll put an arrow at the end. Now they want us also not just to draw it, but also to label it. So I'm going to need to name this. So I'll put a point there. I have my vertex, and then we'll also put a point here on this end, and we'll call this A, B, C, and I'll call it angle A, B, C. All right, let's say we're going to draw and label the angle 25 degrees. First thing I'll do is I'll draw the first ray, a horizontal line, which will be our first ray. And because it's a ray, I put a point at the vertex and an arrow at the end. And now we need to go this direction to get to 25. And I'll see here I have 20 and 30 are right here. So right in between would be 25. So now I need to make a ray from the vertex through that point. Don't forget to put an arrow at the end, and I'll put a point on the 3 points of our angle, and I will call this W, X, Y. So this is angle W, X, Y, and it's 25 degrees. And that's how you use a protractor to draw angles.